Namo Adidafa. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The second mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression, I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I'm determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on earth. For Dharma lessons, we've been reading Beginning Our Day, Volume 2 by the monastics of Abhayagiri Monastery. Today we're reading the second part of Noticing When Heat Arises by Ajahn Amaro. As we bring mindfulness to the course of our days, we can observe the sense world and how we respond to what we see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and think. The mental realms of moods, memories, ideas, and plans. We can notice when that heat arises. We notice the heat of raga, of passion, wanting, and desiring. The heat of dosa, of aversion, being irritated, upset, obstructed. The heat of moha, delusion, caught up in reactions, opinions, assumptions, projections, and other deluded states. They are all aspects of heat in the context of this teaching. By practicing with that quality of mindfulness, evam pasam, seeing thus, we're able to recognize a feeling of ownership, for example. We can recognize the heat that the mind generates out of simple things. Oh, look, I'm getting upset with this machine. I'm getting excited about this plan I have. I'm claiming this painting project as mine. A task we didn't even know existed before it was assigned to us suddenly becomes mine. I hope no one sees that awful woodcut I made. Look, that cut's not square and we all know who did it. That would be so embarrassing. By owning something, it can become our great achievement or our terrible crime, the heat of pride or the heat of shame. So again, seeing thus, bhikkhus, the wise, noble disciple becomes dispassionate. We can see how the mind creates these stupid, absurd reactions and projections about the world, and at the same time, what an amazing, wonderful capacity we have to cool down, let go, and not create heat around these things. The wise, noble disciple becomes dispassionate toward the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Even though that's a subtle teaching in some ways, it's also incredibly essential and helpful. When we take the opportunity to cool down, to let the fire go out, then lo and behold, life becomes much easier, more pleasant, and open. There's less heat, friction, and abrasion in our world. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Adida Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.